Hello all. So in this video, we will see the hyperlink on record pages. So first of all, so when we might need these hyperlinks, right? So in any of the page, whether it's a header or list page or detail page, list page or create page, or or uh, or edit page. So we might need hyperlinks, right? And that too, most of the times it will be dynamic, right? So how can we create dynamic links by using the record details? So in this example, I wanted to expose primary contact onto the header, and that uh, contact should be visible as a hyperlink. And if you click on that link, it should take us to the uh, contact form. So similarly, like this, right? So I want to place this field on here, or I want to place this primary contact on the header. And when I click on it, will be when I click on it, it should open a new tab, and it should show the contact details there. Okay, that's the idea. Uh, so for edit page and creation page, so uh, it is pretty straightforward. We'll apply the field template um, to the field, and then it automatically displays as per the template. For header, we just need to add a few more steps. So now let's edit this page in Visual Builder. Okay. Before that, let me create a new workspace so that it will be easy. I'm going to my project, and I'm creating a new workspace. I'm creating a new workspace. I'll close this for now, and I'll again edit using this link so that we will get a preview. Now we will choose the latest workspace, and we'll proceed to make the changes. See, we should select the account detail page because we wanted to show contact on account detail page. So again, I'll close to account and edit in Visual Builder. Okay. So now, first of all, we need to add the field here. Click on the header, So if you want to go to the creation page, you can go to that. But in this example, I'm taking the header. I'm going to rules. So I have 3 rules. I'm taking the default one. Just copy it and going into the header form. Now I'll search for the field primary contact. Okay, so this is the primary contact field, right? I'll expose on item 5. So if you observe this, right? So we can't associate a field template on the field level, right? But in creation and let me show you. So if you go to the creation layout or edit page, so what you see, if you click on this field, you can create a own template here, right? You can associate existing template or you can create your own template here itself. But when you go to the header layout, so that is not the case. So we will just add a field here, and we can't associate a template from here. Okay. So I just added primary contact name and then I'll preview just to make sure the primary contact value is populating or not. Because header form shows only the fields which has values. If the field doesn't have value, it doesn't show the field itself. Okay, it is showing. Now we want to make this value as hyperlink, right? So we'll go back. So now we will create a template separately. So under templates, so you create one more template. I'm making it as contact URL template. Okay. So this is my template. And now go to code mode. You can see contact template created with a OJ input text default value. Remove it and add our own. So in this case, I'm using CX URL fragment. So the code will be like this. So we just need to use external and URL and display options as variable. Okay, so we need to modify a few things here. Let me copy this. First, we need to change the link. So to get the dynamic link, you can go to the contact page and see. So we have opened one specific record, right? So get the URL of this and verify. So it is taking the ID value and PUID and view as pulled out, right? Um, so ideally, if you have both, you can pass both ID and PUID. So ID is nothing but record ID and PUID is nothing but record number. For opportunity, it will be opti ID and PUID will be opti number. For custom object, it will be custom object ID and record number will be PUID. For custom object, both will be IDs only. That is a difference. In case of account, it will be party ID and party number. So even in contact also, it is party ID and party number. So so uh, ideally, so if we don't pass PUID also, right? And if I try this URL, So this will take us to the contact detail page, right? So, and it automatically adds, basically, it automatically adds the PUID. So even if we remove PUID and we exit, if we run, so it will take us automatically, and it takes the PUID. But for URL purpose, we don't need to pass PUID. So for that reason, I'm removing PUID and just taking the primary key. Now I have a URL. I'll go to my URL value. Just paste it. Now this is a static URL with hard-coded ID. Right now, I want to make it as dynamic. So I'll I'll do a concatenation with that with the dynamic value. So in place of this ID, so what I'll do, I'll use the dollar symbol, and then if I type fields, okay, so we can see the fields here, fields in this object. Now I want to fetch primary contact party ID. Okay, party ID we have. So in this case, we have party number also, so we can pass. But in some cases, we might have only the party ID. So in that case, any one value is sufficient. So now I'll choose uh, uh, party ID dot value, and this will work. Okay. Now I'll just preview. Okay. Still it doesn't show results because we just created a individual template, right? And we have not associated to uh, the field, right? To associate a field, we need to do few manual steps here. Okay, still it doesn't show. Now again, I'll go to uh, Visual Builder and go to JSON. Next, here when you come to the JSON structure, you can see the header layout, the duplicated header layout, and a display properties. So here you manually add the field that you added. What's the field we added? It's the primary contact. Okay. And then you have a template ID, all that properties. So you need to add one more property, that is field template map. Field template map should be a case sensitive, and value should be exactly same as this. The property will be again. So in field map, what we are associating a template for this particular field. Okay, there is some refresh issue. Let me refresh. So for this field, we will give the template. And what is our template? Our template ID is contact URL template. Again, go to the JSON structure. We'll give the template here. So if you have multiple fields, then within this, you just need to, if you have one more field, right, with the same purpose or for any other template, so you just need to add one more one more field here by adding a comma, and then then for that field, you need to add a template and make sure you keep the comma here so that you don't get any errors. Now I'll preview. Now we have associated a field template as well to the header field. So these steps are not required for edit and creation page because we will directly associate. Now, if you see here, it is coming as link, but there is a static label here, right? And some icon also. And that is because we have a template, right? So in template and display options, the value we are choosing as LinkedIn, it's a static value. And we are also passing some icon. And because of that, it is showing LinkedIn icon. Now I'll remove the icon. And in place of LinkedIn, it's a hard-coded text. So I use a dollar symbol again, field name, fields dot primary contact, primary contact name. Okay, I'll use primary contact name dot value. Okay. Now again, I'll preview. Okay. Now you should see a primary contact with the primary contact name. And if you click on it, it should take to the next tab and it should show the contact. Okay. So this is how you can create a dynamic hyperlinks uh, in header page. And uh, for same, if you want to create same with in edit page or creation page, you just need to use the same approach, but the only step will be eliminated, that is using JSON and creating attaching the template to a specific field. So that can be done automatically here. So for example, uh, so primary contact, right? So this is primary contact ID. So for this, we have already a template here. Okay. So there is some out of the box template. So if you want to overwrite this template, so you can click overwrite and use the template. So if it's a custom field, you just need to uh, create a new template, add your code, everything in the template, and just associate directly. So this is how you can add templates. Uh, you can make URLs, clickable URLs in header page and create page, edit page.